there, today I'd like to be able to show you how to make a card using scraps of fabric that you might have lying around your house. Often I don't want to throw mine away simply because they're too beautiful, so let me show you. What I've got here is a wooden cutout that I got from my craft store, and I have simply taken this cutout and traced around my fabric on the wrong side and cut it out. I then glued onto the back of this some double-sided tape. You can normally get it in slightly wider format from your hardware store or your builder's dealers. So I've done this in two different contrasting colors, which I'm going to layer up. And then I just took a little circle that I had from a lid and cut out two different size circles in contrasting colors. So to begin with, we're going to just simply take our double-sided tape off the base color. And you'll find that once you've actually got the one section off, it's really easy. I love the double-sided tape when I'm working with fabric, simply because it doesn't come through the fabric. So often when you're working with glues, they just push through and they make an ugly mark. So I'm going to just use my fingers to press this down all the way to the edge. There we go. And with my second color, I'm going to do exactly the same, but I'm just going to offset it a little bit so that they overlap like real petals. If you don't find that you can get a wider format of double-sided tape, then if you just use pieces around the edges, it will actually be more than sufficient. Let me just see if it will work better this way. There we go. So I'm going to glue that down. You can see as a card maker that you want to have as little mess as possible, and this double-sided tape gives you that. So now I'm just going to peel off from my circle. If you battle to get this separated, then you can also use just the blade of a craft knife to flick it. Sometimes that helps, but a little bit of patience will do the trick. Now if you have a look at this card, which I've already completed, I started off with the dots and then I've done the yellow. And this particular one that I'm doing, I've actually reversed the colors so that you can see how they actually change the look of the design. The thing that's really beautiful about the yellow and the purple that I'm going to be using is that they are complementary colors. So they're on opposite sides of the color wheel. And because they're on opposite sides of the color wheel, they actually really pop when you're doing a design. So it's really nice. Sorry, I'm just really battling here with this last little bit. Okay, we won't worry too much about it. I'll tackle that just now. So there I've used my purple on top of my yellow, and you can see it really does liven it up. And the last thing that I'm going to do is just take my button and put a bit of glue onto here and then press that onto my surface. And in no time at all, you have a beautiful little card which you've made. You could embellish this with other things if you wanted to. If you've had some kind of outliners, you could go ahead and do that. But that's just one simple idea, just using some scraps of fabric that you can create cards, reversing the different colors to be able to get a nice effect. I'm rather pleased with those. I hope you have fun.